Thank you. It's exciting stuff, and we're looking forward to hearing more a little bit later. Uh, what you just heard is you're going to hear again in a different way, and from the personification of the success of Project Exploration, the pride and joy of Project Exploration. This summer, Caitlin Joy Judkins will graduate from DePaul University with a BA in Public Policy. Congratulations. As a matter of fact, in a couple weeks, she first got involved with Project Exploration in 2003 as a member of the Junior Paleontologist Program in the Dinosaur Giants team. After graduating from Jones College Prep, she continued with Project Exploration as a special project coordinator, and she also serves on its board of directors. She hopes one day to develop a nonprofit STEM-related organization that would mentor urban students just as Project Exploration has done so well. Caitlin Joy Judkins, come on up. And she's going to tell us about her personal experience, how she got involved in the project, and if you could talk about maybe a light bulb moment for you, what Matt talked about earlier about the opening up the mind, how that happened for you and when that happened.
Sure, sure. Good morning, everyone. It's definitely an honor to be here. As people have mentioned before, this experience has definitely been an open-minder for me as a student. As Laura mentioned, I first became involved in 2003 as a junior paleontologist, and I actually had a teacher. I went to North Kenwood Oakland Charter School, and I was an 8th grade student. I'll never forget it. And I don't want to say I hated science, but I just had a lack. I had a lack of confidence in science. I was a very shy student, and I was in my shell. It was very hard to get me out of my shell. It's just like I'm not coming out, and but I was always very bright, always very expressive through my writing, through my speaking. And Dr. Marv Hoffman, he was the director of North Kenwood Oakland Charter School at that time. And he said, you know what, I've looked at this program and I think this would be an excellent program for you. And at first my response was just no. My mother told me, get involved. And I was just like, no, I don't think I can do it. I don't think it'll, fit me. And I was just so nervous because when I heard the requirement was to go on an expedition, I said, oh no, I can't do that. I'm a girly girl. Me climbing mountains, I could never do that. And so I remember the interview process with Gabe. It was just like yesterday, and I sat down with her, and we had a one-on-one interview, and I told her, she said, do you like science? I said, no, not really. And, she looked at me, and from that point on, me and her have just had a wonderful relationship, very personable. I look to Gabe just like a second mother. And it's not only her, just the whole staff. It's just very unique in the way they handle the students. And it's just always an honor to go in the office, to be recognized, for them to know my name, as Laura mentioned, and to just really know the students, to really know about what they're going throughout their day-to-day lives. And so when I went through the Junior Paleontologist program, one of the experiences that I can think of that was kind of a light bulb moment for me, that I always revert back to in my life now, is going on the expedition, because it was my first time being out of state in Montana. It was an expedition, and so we really had to get involved with a lot of the fossil findings, and we do something that's called the lick test to make sure that it's a bone, differentiate the bone from, like a rock. So when we do the lick test, we were all just looking around. And the lick test was just, something that I'll never forget, learning about the dinosaurs. And, just that experience was really phenomenal in my life because I came out of my shell. I definitely grew a confidence in science that a lot of students just aren't fortunate to have that experience. And the students who are in Project Exploration, they're able to relate to science in a way that is hands-on. And that's really important. It's a really important experience to always be able to, to always be able to relate to any type of subject that's hands-on by having personal experiences with that field. And so I can remember climbing the mountains in the Badlands of Montana. I can remember Gabe telling me to cowgirl it up when I was afraid to, climb a mountain. And those experiences stick with me till today. And so right now, I'm currently a member on the board as a student representative. And over that time, it didn't happen right away. I went to college at DePaul University, and I was always coming back to the office, being involved in some type of leadership role that really kept me connected to Project Inspiration. And so the first leadership role that I was involved with was just working in the office as a project coordinator. And I was able to, follow the study and kind of see some of the preliminary processes before the study began. So that was a really good experience to kind of see what that looked like, to have a conversation about what the program, how it was going to be represented in the study. And so that was really excellent too. I was able to take that with me back to school and actually, talk about it in some of my research projects. So that was great as well. And in terms of just being a student representative, it's really a good experience because I'm able to talk about how my experience can help other students in the program and help them to become, leaders in the program as well and hear their voices. And so that whole experience has just really pushed me forward into the career path that I want to go into, which is hopefully coming up with my own non-for-profit organization that reaches out to students as well in the city. So this experience has just been really great, and I really, really, really just want to thank everybody, the staff. The staff is just really unique. Even though the staff changes and the staff has changed from the time that I was a junior paleontologist, everyone is just unique in the way that they're able to reach out to the students. It never changes, no matter who's the director, no matter who is the coordinator. It's just a wonderful relationship between the students and the staff members. So thank you.